today we're trying really hard to be intentional in the curriculum that's offered and how we reach out to students to prepare them for the future in the arts. Not every student is going to want to pursue the arts after they graduate from our program, but we want to have a program that is preparing those students who do, as well as have an opportunity for students to just grow and flourish in the arts that want to do that recreationally as well.
When I first got involved at CSA, it was still at the Centrum Mall, and I was taking one acting class as a high school student, and it was a big deal just for that one acting class to have a couple short skits in kind of the end of the year dance program. So we were kind of some of the first students to infuse a little theater, I guess, into the shows. So fast forward now to where we have not only a huge thriving dance program, but a thriving acting department that does multiple full shows throughout the year, musicals, straight plays, shorts festival in conjunction with Indiana Wesleyan University. It's just a million times bigger than it was when I was a student.
You know, this was an organization that mostly people within the city of Marion or Grant County were part of for a long time, but we've really seen that we're serving students from 7 or more counties now, I believe. We're garnering some attention outside of just Marion and Grant County. I think that that's because we're offering really quality programs. I think that our pre-professional dance and theater company are preparing kids for college.
The CSA Academy has made it very seamless to change schools and to still graduate with honors and all those things that come along with being a high school student. And academics are very important to parents, no matter how good of a dancer you are, and your academics do not suffer, or you don't have to give up anything academically necessarily to move here and be a part of this. The amount of talent and the amount of opportunity in one building it's unreal. And I can say that because I travel all over the country judging dance competitions, and I travel all over the country competing, and there really isn't anything like this that I have found anywhere else.
My name is Corey Browder. I'm a dance professor at Taylor University now, and I was involved with CSA for about 6 years. My husband Bobby and I and Mark Krauser at the time worked together and collaborated with the MPO and came up with the first annual Nutcracker. It definitely did give me the opportunity to spread my wings and work with the Nutcracker to bring it here to CSA, and I'm so happy to know that it's going to continue on even though I'm unable to be here for all of it. Just knowing that that little piece of introduction of a classical ballet is going to live here for a while or forever, that's huge.
The CSA Theater Company is a pre-professional program that was started with the intention of preparing more serious acting students to have careers in the fine arts, and particularly in theater, whether that be the technical side as stage managers or designers, or the performance side as actors and even as directors. So all of the programming is geared at, getting them to a college level of performance and preparation so they can be successful when they graduate and then go on to collegiate level programs.
When I returned to CSA in 2014, the theater department was something I really wanted to focus on, and with the amazing assistance of a really great team of people, we worked tirelessly on what that curriculum would look like and how we could prepare students for being successful outside of our program. I think some of them have realized that maybe they're more interested in the production aspect of things as stage managers or directors or costume designers, scenic designers, things that maybe really weren't even on their radar of possibilities until they were involved in the theater company in that way.
We teach to the person, not the discipline. We're interested in kids leaving here being better people. It'd be great if they were artists, and that'd be nice. And it'd be great if they were successful and won Grammys and Tonys and then gave scholarships to CSA and like all that. But what would be even better is if they become grown-ups who support the arts, and if they become parents who support the arts. Because the arts truly allow you to be a human being in the best sense.
Being at a college level, one of the things I love teaching about at college level is that the students who come there want to be in your program. That same ethos is here.
Yeah.
Which is so much fun, because having worked with junior high and high school kids before and coaching and teaching, not everyone wants to be in your class. And so that continuity, I think, really helps me feel like I can step out of a day of teaching at a college level and come here and still work with people who are eager to learn. I think that's the best thing about teaching, is if you have people who are eager to learn, then it's so much fun.
And we tell the kids, it's not about being the best performer, it's about really liking who you are. If we can teach you to like who you are, you'll naturally express yourself in art. And we'll feel it. You feel who artists are, right? When they're in pain, maybe that's what you like about their art, is they tap into pain and they help you. And if they're full of joy, it comes out naturally that they're full of joy. And as an audience, as a patron, you want to have an emotional connection with the visual and performing arts.
It really has changed the effectiveness of of the students we're sending out to the world. And we saw a huge increase in students going into theater as they graduate, or going into the performing arts, or some sort of medium that was connected to what we were teaching them. So I really think that changing the curriculum into a more deliberate and intentional system really made a difference.
I think the theater company is helping bring CSA to a whole new audience in the area because of the student performance series, where all of our main stage shows that we do at Marion High School on the F. Ritchie Walton stage, we have a student-specific performance that is totally free to local students, and we pick different grade levels depending on what the subject matter of the show is. Like, we just did James and the Giant Peach last year, and we tried to pick a grade that's around the age they might read that book in school, as a lot of schools do. So, I mean, this is an unbelievable opportunity to reach out to children through the performing arts and expose them to theater and magic in a way that they have never been exposed to it before.
What I am most excited about right now for the future of CSA is the expansion of the music department, definitely. Shelly Inskeep and I have actually been working a lot the last couple weeks on the initial sort of brainstorming and development and planning of what exactly that growth is going to look like, and starting to develop program structures and kind of our dream and vision for that whole department, which has been really exciting. We've also met with some of our current music faculty, as well as some other local musicians and educators and audio engineers that are really just excited about what we're doing here. And that's been cool because these are just skilled professionals, really, that are really talented and skilled in what they do, but that are also just really passionate about it, and passionate about the school and the vision and the concept behind what we want to do with that department.
One of the things since Shelly and I came into these roles was that we wanted to be proactive instead of reactive, and so we're really trying to do a lot of planning for the future ahead of time instead of reacting to what happens. Sometimes we have to react, but if we're preparing for what's next and thinking about where we can be 5 or 10 years from now, I think we're developing things inside this building that help to make that possible for the future.
My co-workers are Extremely special.
Well, I get to work with incredible people that have a passion for the arts and that live and breathe this mission. I love to be part of this community. I love this community. And to go out and tell this community that I love the story of what's happening here is really probably one of the things about this position that I love and cherish the most.
I think that my favorite thing about my position at CSA is the students that I get to work with, the kids that I get to work with every day. I think sometimes I take for granted that these students are exceptional, that they're not your average kids, and the things that they do are mind-blowing sometimes. And I realize what I wasn't doing when I was 17 years old, when I spend time with these 17-year-olds and know the passion and the drive and the commitment that they have to the art forms that they're studying here. And that's just something that you don't see every day, we do see it every day here. And so it's one of those things that is just really special and wakes me up every morning to get to work, because that's who I'm working for. If it wasn't for the students that we're working with every day at CSA, there wouldn't be a reason to have the school.
A lot of my job has to do with the scholarship part of it also. So I go through and read all the scholarship applications, and I really enjoy doing that. I enjoy what the students have to say about their experiences at CSA. I enjoy dealing with all the children and their parents on a weekly basis. That's probably my favorite part of the job that I hold now.
What I love most about my position at CSA is the kids. There are a lot of things I love about it, but the kids trump everything. I love getting to work with them, helping them discover their talent and create beautiful works of art together.
Oh, I fell in love with helping build the sets and designing them and seeing what transpires once you do that. I was a general foreman for 20, 30 years, and this time I get to let the girls tell me what to do. So I kind of enjoy that. But I'd rather almost be here than home at times, because I'm always an active person. And it's just got to be every aspect of the place that kept me going here and enjoying it. I mean, actually enjoying it.
I am really proud of everything the school does. I'm really proud of all the acting kids. I'm so proud of the visual arts kids. I feel like my school, my CSA, it's more than dance. I love dance. I, of course, do it for a living. I love dance, but I love everything that happens in this building, from the private guitar lessons to the 6-year-old boys that are, the start of a hair band upstairs taking drum lessons.
Over the last couple years, the relationships that I've built with some of our students has really been probably the most important and meaningful part of my job. We're a nonprofit, so nobody that's working here is working here for the money. If that were the case, we'd all be working somewhere else. Everyone that's here is here because they want to be here, and that is incredibly special.
I'm Katie Morgan.
My name is Megan Orr.
My name is Stephanie Bratton.
My name is Shelley Inskeep.
My name is Brandy Revenoff.
My name is David Blocker.
My name is Rachel Marley.
And we are CSA. Are you?